Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more modded Balatro. In this run, I'm trying out a mod that starts the run with 5 hand size but gives 1 additional hand size every time the ante increases. This obviously gives the run a lot of late game potential, especially in a Baron Mime build, but does make the early antes a bit tricky without the right jokers. Eventually, I set up my deck to make royal flushes with Seance to stack multiple Ectoplasms for additional jokers on top of the ridiculous hand size. Enjoy the video. Not that. This'll do. We do want to get that voucher, so... Neat. Give me the clearance sale, please. Sure. I probably shouldn't be going for flushes, right? That seems silly. The hook can't discard any cards if we don't have any cards to discard. Alright, so... Bang! +1 hand size. Now we have a hand size of 6. Things will be a little bit easier. Thank you, Collie. We got the +12 molt as well, surely that's relevant. Early blank is pretty good. Let's see if there's anything in here, though. More 8s. I don't think this is quite enough. Do we check each of these? Purple. Kind of makes me want to look in the other one. Disappointed. 1 hand type. Battle tanks. Thank you for the prime. I don't even know if I want to play a pair here with such a small hand. Alright, we need some more scoring. That counts. We're almost up to base hand size now. Why is to-do list always like this? Beanbug, yep. Beanbug gave me a smaller hand size on Ante 3. Why would Beanbug do this to me? Four of a kind. Beautiful. Let's roll once here, maybe. Actually not bad. Let's rip this. Unlucky. Alright, we're looking for 4 of a kind. Finally hit the purple.
Eh? No. This will probably win. Alright, it's ante 4, and we finally have all of our hand size. I think we should just use every planet for now. Looks like flush might be the way. Oh. Whoops. Alright, let's see if we can start getting straight flushes online so that we can... This is also good. Grande Pope, thank you for the 13. So that we can also make straight flushes to get spectral cards at some point. Oh, right. Cool. Bang. Heelscraft, thank you for the super chat. The old version of Burnt was very similar to this mod. I still don't understand what the old version of Burnt does. But we are leveling up straight flush. +1 hand size for every 4 planet tarot cards sold. So it's kind of like a campfire. Is that where campfire got its... Because they're both like burnt, right? So is that where campfire got its juice? Guess we are just a straight flush build after all. Sell first, buy. Oh, roll me. You can do regular straights as well, just in case. I don't know why you're here. Foil. Neat. Ooh. Let's go Bofa. Do you have some spades? Red seal? No red seal. I guess we are just doing spades, not clubs. Okay. Starting hand size should be 1, then you do it. I look forward to your video on it. That would accomplish nothing other than watching me hold R numerous times in Ante 1. Okay, we get to go down in Ante, that's good. Ryan had to reset until he got like a buffoon. He started with 0 cards in deck, so he had to stop and he had to hold. He had to restart constantly until he got like a standard pack into a buffoon pack or something. It took hours upon hours, and it was, in his estimation, not worth it. I think we skip these. Sounds like terrible content. I mean, it's great content once it hits, right? Freeze. Just need a jack. Those spades. Cool. Got one. Yeah, good YouTube content, bad Twitch content. We can discard these. Look for the blue. I could have gotten rid of the 9 as well. I think I want to death another purple. Because we should be starting to find it more frequently once... Once our hand size increases, the purple will be abundant. Donks. Aces. We don't need both of these. We hit. Chaotic best plays, thank you for the bits. A lot of straight flush levels. Hello. That seems like it's gonna be good. With a big hand. A turkey bacon, thank you for the 3. Let's get some Pluto levels. And Belly, thank you for the sub. We got a queen. I didn't even have to moon him. I've got another queen though. Dang. Forgot about the reserve parking already. Get our hand back. For 9s. Huge. Lack of vouchers still kind of a problem, but it'll be fine. Rosetta, thank you for the membership. Egg. Ooh. Okay. Looking for 9s. Bummer. Two aces of spades still. Got it. I want this, just not right now. Bad order. Really bad order. Eventually we can swap out of that. We have extra 9s, right? Can't really do much with them right now. Jackin'. Oh, I forgot about the 6 cents. Surely we have enough jacks to justify this, right? Uh-oh. No, we're fine. Like, I could have just used the sigil anyway, so it wasn't like there's much of a risk involved. Rip it. Still no red seal? Oh. Okay. Oh, guess we're doing hearts now. Bro can't count to queen. Still can't count to queen. Thank you. Tens. Let's just get rid of the low. Well, these can be strengthened. Got hearts here. Interesting. Here. Send it. Give me dose. I give you the 3. We're going hearts. Does mean I have to actually play towards the parking now. So in an ideal world, we would make a Bloodstone Royal Flush build with a red seal on each of them. You only have 1/6 left. We need Seance though. Maybe next Ante. I do want to try and get all the 6s out of my deck. I could. Let's do this because we also eventually want to get golden tickets. But we could crypt it a 6. But we really want to... be working towards a Seance instead of a 6th Sense anyway, so... There's our 6. Kind of a lot of money. On the Joker, it comes back. I should use this. I discarded the 6. Exon, I give you the 7. Oh, I don't have photograph anymore, but I guess that is the molt hit that I need up front anyway. Okay, that seems pretty good, but it does devalue the mime. Iron Ring Canada, thank you for the prime. Gonna need this eventually. I think we need more hand size. $5, wow. Neat. I guess we might as well play it. Cineme, they give you the gifted sub to another brick in the Waluigi. I didn't make room for the extra blue seal hit here. Purple. Maybe that's better over the mime here. Here. So I could have gotten rid of more cards there, that was dumb. Mini jacks. Nice. Alright, we only have a few antes to get like an actual build online. Why am I struggling so hard with these? More hands means more farm. Please show me the seance. Ooh. Hope you had a good one. Came at a good time. Hi, Mark. There we go. I just need to have the capacity to use Seance if it does show up. So like we don't need any of this as scoring tech anymore. Or even econ, we just essentially opened up 3 Joker slots. Any kings? Okay, whatever. Here. Strength? No. It. I forgot to sell this. Probably don't need any more blue seals. We really don't even need more high card levels. Use that for once we get a strength. But we don't want to overuse it because we don't want to bury... Well, we don't want to use it at all here. Rosetta, thank you for the super chat. Well, that could be a way that we could get our Ectos too, I suppose. There's our strength, perfect. Can I hit the red seal, please? Nope. $15 card hand just isn't big enough, I guess. Oh. Scratch that, it's too big. Alright. Well, now we're bound to find it. Never mind, not doing that. Actually don't even know how much I want to use this DNA. Like, I think it kind of ruins the long-term plan that we have. Am I better off just taking deaths here? We need a few more at least. Just to keep our scoring going. Once we start flooding our deck too much, we can just, like, take one per ante to offset the fact that we're gaining one hand size every ante. But it's a lot of money at this point still to add a few more red seal gold cards in. I just have a lot of cards left to kill. And realistically no better options. Other than just generating a bunch of deaths. I think we're not doing it every hand. I think getting cards with with death is far more valuable than cryptid. 18 card hand, well, a little awkward with this. We summoned the 8-ball from the other day. It was giving us a lot of dust, wasn't it? What I would really like to summon is a blueprint or a brainstorm. That's nice too. Not gonna complain about that one. Should have rolled first. Jacking it. Oh. Okay. Now we definitely want to hold back on the DNA. Yeah, we're getting good deaths now. So what if we started getting our temperance value back? So that we can find that stupid, sexy seance. Didn't hit a single jack. See, this is why I don't want to use the DNA. There's no world where this doesn't win. We hit the jack. Okay, we might start turning the animations off. I did install Saturn this time, and they're not getting too bad, but... Oh. Now we really want that Seance because we can double copy it. I do have 1/6 left. Okay, this is helpful. Look, we got $12 temperances. That's clearly fine. We hit. Medium is fine. We can get out of 6 cents now. There's the 8-ball. There's no world where it's as good as the one that we got the other day. I think our deck fixing is fine, especially when the trading card is done. We don't need any help from that, really. We don't even really need that. Burnt Joker doesn't matter. This is probably our best bet. Cat. That's a lot of aces. Synthetic, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on all the gold stakes. Well done. Alright, Overstock is letting us down once again. Like, we have the scoring jokers we need, we just don't have the support tools we do yet. But we do have a lot of hand size. Honestly, extra copies of Mime are fine, but we can just choose to be greedy here. Alright, we're in business now. Huge. No, no! No, 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 no. Did you see the boss blind? I mean, that's gotta be GG, right? How am I still struggling to count? I've been doing this the whole run, and I can't make a straight flush to save my life. Alright. Let's see if we can figure out how we're going to offset the loss of one hand size. Many people are saying it can't be done. We could throw away a showman, which is definitely not, or we could, like, this is two exact ways to offset how the boss blind. It's perfect. We are now once again seeing why we did not want to bloat the deck. I don't know what's in my fool, but it's got to be better than that. Queen me? Oof. I don't even know if I should use this cryptid, but it's so much money I'm going to. Tombone, thank you for the 4. Those are all kind of duds again. I guess medium is fine though. So what we're looking for is not this, but we have it. a use for the showman so that we can justify... Okay. Oh no, this is going to be -2 hand size though. With the boss blind considered. Dang. Fantastic. I don't know how much I even want this strength. I already missed Seance, me too, but it'll be back, don't worry. Heavy overstock will show up now. Would be nice. Would be very nice. I am just glad that we survived this horrific boss blind. Gonna be hard to find anything more difficult than this. Perfect. That offsets the ecto that we just took. Block an uncommon, get some gift card value. Maybe a reserve parking comes back. We are just looking for the Showman and Seance again. We? I still don't think I want strength. I need to be able to reliably hit the straight flushes once the Seance comes back. Gaming Hut, thank you for the super chat. I know you mentioned the wormhole mod, but haven't been able to tune in for a bit. Is it still in the plans? Yeah, I actually installed it to play it last week. And then I just was like testing to make sure it worked, and everything in the shop confused me, and I was just like, I have to play this off stream or it's going to be miserable on stream. Or I at least have to watch Murphy's video on it so that I like can understand. Because it's like an entirely different game. I'm not sure. Oh, I can copy that. That's dumb. Throw it on the pile. Welcome back. Leopard, thank you for the 11. And wow, Lador, thank you for the 7. I mean, I guess we are going to need a DNA at some point, right? But we'd rather do that after we've used however many Ectos we decide that we want. This looks like too many jacks to me. Also too many 10s. Ah! That's not the one I wanted to kill. For 2 reasons. Okay, what does my full deck look like? I just want one... The capacity to play one straight flush, and then the rest Red Seal Kings. Percival, thank you for the 2. Worth the rolling wheels to land it on the showman after we get it back? Maybe a few, but like again, we can't risk these getting hit, right? So you need to go. One of you needs to go. We need to lose some jacks and 10s as well. Kind of want to make sure that they're all red seals, though. What if we make all of the cards that we want to play lucky cards so that they're easier to identify? That we want to play with the Seance, that is. Because our hand is going to become pretty unwieldy after a while. Eight. Rebuilding an Echo farm? That's the idea, yeah. We had it for a while, but then we had to get rid of the Seance to Ecto. Here. Gonna refine Seance every time? Depends on how kind... the showmans are, and how much we can stack bad targets, I guess. Ooh. This is a lot more high value in this run than like a typical Nanimp run. I think even though we sell it with the invisible, it's probably money positive just because of the gift card, right? Okay, we can finish paring down the deck before we rip the invisible. Sarah, thank you for the prime. And Halogen Star, thank you for the 2. What will you do if I happen to find a bean in Ante 16? I'll probably do a bean bug. More hand styes is still going to be more good. It's not what we want, but it's good still. It's almost overstock if you squint hard enough. It's a pretty good DNA. Don't think we use it yet. Definitely not with the Blueprint Brainstorm. But we do eventually, like, if we're gonna have a 50 card hand, we need 50 cards in hand, right? It's just, like, bad for us now. Plus with the invisible, maybe it's just not good at all. I'm getting reports that it's bad, actually. Yeah, we can kill the 8. Don't have to use it here, which is nice. In the same way that we don't have to use the DNA. It's a cleared voucher. Let's find a good reason to sell the invisible before we sell the invisible. I currently do not have a good reason to. Just like I do not have overstock. Is that a good reason to? I think it just might be. It's good enough, at least. Dang. Egg. Oh! We were gonna sell it anyway. You're gone now. Okay. Money? Okay. Many queens. Can strengthen one. And one jack. We need to get rid of tens, though. What a great sound that is. Hey, congrats, Sentinel. Alright, the rebate does kind of make me wish I'd use the DNA a little bit, but okay. Never mind, there is no rebate. I don't actually need that. That's really funny timing, though. I think I'd rather have another Blueprint Brainstorm. Honestly, I think the thing I want the most is a Seance in this slot. So maybe I should have kept the rebate. Full deck. One queen. No jacks. 3 tens. If we just finish the deck fixing, then we can do whatever we want. Yeah, let's look at the full deck. 1, 1, 1, 21, 1. Perfect. Even if you find another blueprint, you can sell for the Seance so the Showman can go now? Yeah, exactly. That's. But I realized that after I had already sold the rebate. We did also get a pretty early Omen Globe, so like additional Ectos aren't necessarily going to be that difficult to come by. How many resets did you get at Ante 1? A lot more in testing than I did today. I think this is just the first run. Ecto? I do want to cut these, but a cryptid is more rare, so we take it when it's on offer. Okay, now we probably can't cut the... No, 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 not -1 hand size. What are we gonna do? Actually, maybe there's a world where we take that burglar so that we could... like, have a better shot at the bean bug next ante. Yeah, what? It was on 10s? There's... Did you notice the genuine confusion? It didn't even occur to me as a possibility that there could have been a miss on that. Beanbug is kind of overkill in this mod. Literally, the existence of the mod is overkill in this mod. What are we talking about? If this sounded triggered properly, you would have gotten it. True, I would have known from the start, but... Alright. Can I get an overstock, please? I have a clip somewhere of a 1 in 144 mail-in rebate hit. People want to believe in streamer luck, am I right, C-dubs? Like, those are odds so unreasonably bad that nobody can calculate them. It's impossible. We don't have the computing power to do so. Anyone doing the math or attempting to. I should say attempting to because nobody can do it. We'll get banned though. Because how dare you? Maybe we do the parking thing because that's... like a little bit more in line with the hand size that we have. And the deck size. Ooh! Alright. Go here. What did we hit this time? Oh, we hit kings. What do you know? I don't know how many kings we need in hand, so this is why... like, I didn't play this mod to think. So we're just not going to get full rebate value. I'm pretty sure 5 is fine, so go with 6 or 7. Sounds an awful lot like... well, C-dubs... No disrespect, but you've been off a lot on your predictions in the past, so you'll excuse me if I trust you on most things. Predicting the score is not one of them. It's also like we lose $2 per king because of the mime anyway, right? Alright, we're looking for Bean, but I'll take a Seance as well. We are going to roll all the way down here because we're definitely taking that voucher skip. Also a lot of money. That's super tedious. Again, we're not playing this to think. Got the Seance. And we just immediately drew the straight flush. This is perfect. Once we get enough ectos, we can start considering the DNA. Could Mary Andrew have gotten it? Could it have been +1? Bummer. Or would it be -1? Wait a minute, no. Wait, no, it's still... I'd still rather have the Seance. Like, we could go down and re-roll back into it, but I'd just rather have the Seance, because we're gonna get the hand size anyway, right? So I think the Seance is more valuable here. Never mind. Hold. Dang. Okay. Here's the other thing, though. We also now have space for a burglar. So I think we play out the rounds to try and find the burglar. or another Seance. We have so many hands that we find the burglar? That's the idea, yeah. I'd say we have a pretty good score right now. Maybe I could afford to discard more of these kings. Okay, let's do this. Hold. I will probably still sell this for a burglar. I may sell this for a burglar. I will sell it for a burglar. Could also sell the mime for it. Maybe the mime is the play. Because we have to keep the Baron because we need the steel. Oh, right, we might accidentally win if we... Yeah. Why not bean? There's no reason to have a burglar if we sell the bean. I don't know if I can avoid winning. Okay. Main menu. Okay, it did work that time. It was the double bean, not Steam modded, that did it. I'm just gonna give up all the lucky cards, and that will be how long we give it. I don't want to just accidentally die here. So we're not going through the full, 19 hands. It loves that burglar. Alright, that's probably just gonna be good enough. Do we have any that... This one doesn't have a red seal. Like, just one hit is fine. We don't need to go all in. Yeah, we probably have way more than enough kings than we need. We definitely do. We've already beaten the score. By a large amount. It's just... I don't want to risk it when, like, hand size... When we're already getting one hand size every ante, it's not that valuable. We don't even have enough cards in our deck to fit our hand size right now. And the mime's back. Fantastic. Don't label me, thank you for the super chats. And Manny Boy, thank you for the membership. Alright, maybe we should turn off the animations for a bit. E150. Like, we're already strong enough to beat Ante 24, right? By the time we get there. Yeah, this is too many copy jokers not to use Turn Saturn on. Look for death now. Let's do parking instead. Yeah. Nice. I forgot to turn Saturn on. This is gonna win. Right, maybe it doesn't. Which means we have to go through this again. That's a long pause. Huge. I don't like how the shop looks with the animations off, though. Like, this is unsettling. Like, deeply unsettling for me. Especially that pause and then it rips. I don't like that at all, but... Alright, maybe I just need to get used to it. Nope. I think I missed. Oh my god, it's Overstock Plus. Now we'll surely find the Seance again, right? I'm gonna be honest, I forgot I was even looking for it. I still don't know if I want the DNA. Maybe we do a few DNA hands while we look for the Seance. But we want to do like a very small number of them. So that we can still get the Seance value. Skip Seance last shop. Good. I mean, we can just do this. Sure. $42. Surely I haven't skipped another seance, right? I don't like that I have to wait until I draw the hand. That makes those tarot and spectral packs a little bit rough. Could be an idle pivot. Probably be able to score more and farm more money. But it does feel like if we're gonna do the thing with the big hand, we might as well use the jokers that benefit from a big hand. So an idle would probably be stronger, but like, who cares? Okay, this is probably the last time we're using the DNA. No, we need to get to at least, like... We need to get a bit bigger. Problem is we only have 2 discards, so we can't reliably... Okay, that's a reason to get out. We're looking for Seance and Showman, probably in that order. Well, you're gone now anyway. Wait, do we even need vouchers? Or am I just in autopilot mode? Doesn't hurt, I suppose. Okay. We stop rolling now. There's nothing that we can do to improve this. For the time being, at least. Maybe we do need voucher skips because my vouchers remain due-to. Here. Bang. Oh! Now what? I need to find a Seance in a... I don't know. I saw a blueprint or a brainstorm for that. Guess that answers my question. It would have just given me the illusion of doing something, maybe. Don't even need the Serpent and Nymph at this point. That is, in fact, the idea. Shocking as it may sound. That is the premise behind what we're doing here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. Vouchers remain doo-doo. Ecto? Please, Ecto? No Ecto. You don't need jokers anymore? I don't need anything. We could start making these all steel. Actually, no. We need what? 40? No, we don't even need 44 cards in deck because we have, what, 6 copy jokers now? So we're up a full copy joker. But unless we get another Seance, we can't really continue like getting stronger. So, and what are we doing here? So we should just get a Seance. Next Ecto is -3, yeah. So actually, realistically, it would be like, even if we don't change to steel, we could just make 45 kings and still hit Nanymph. But we don't have that many yet. Cool. $36 Red Seal Steel. Yeah. But it would be 44 gold cards because, like, the extra copy effect just makes up for the steel loss. We would have to use the Serpent for anything past Ante 24, obviously. Couple more, maybe. Honestly, we probably don't even need to copy the Baron. Do want few of these. You just add cards the hard way, I guess. Miss the Seance. Whoops. I mean, we are also, like, I don't know if you're listening, but clearly you're not. We're having the conversation where I don't need jokers anymore, right? So it's not really a necessity. Ectos, though? Start on the pile. No animation is hurting my brain? I mean, you and me both. Because apparently I've skipped 2 seances and didn't even notice. I mean, it's very easy to overlook Seance anyway, because who's ever picking up Seance, but without the animations, it's even more difficult to keep track of it. I can do that. Neat. Unlucky that there hasn't been a single seance in this run since we sold the last one. Kidder, thank you for the 3 months. You can check the exclamation point do bad thing command, in fact. It is a great negative. It's also a great negative for us using the Saturn mod to remove the animations. Oh my god, why haven't I done this before? Oh. It's so easy for my eyes to just glaze over when the roll happens, and there's no, like, funny animation with it. Throw it on the pile. Look, if we just get enough money, eventually we'll get a natural negative seance again. Oops, I missed a temperance. That's one full reroll. Actually, by the time I'm done, that's like half a reroll. Alright. Wait, even legs with Saturn going. We're at like E80, right? But we also gained a hand size. More beans. Like, it may be approaching the point where it's like not worth the gamble of the seance. Especially as we keep building, like, increasing our deck size this way. There it is. Alright, I saw this one. Are we doing it? Is it good? I think we can go for one more Seance. Or one more Ecto. Need to find a queen. There we go. Perfect. We need to stop adding cards, though. Okay. We don't want to roll until we find the Ecto. We got it. So we're done with the Seance now. That was pretty quick. You're gone. Rip to 3 hand size. Where did it land? Hit the mime. Jeez, that is so deeply unsettling every time. We can probably go rebate mode now. Because we need to find a showman as well. And we can start getting out of the non-kings. I think we're just done with Ectos at this point. I think the hand size is funnier. Oh! Now that's what I call value. Alright, showman. I guess invisible works as well, but we will have to sell some of these. Negatives. There's the Seance again. I saw it that time, I just don't want it. Yeah, I'd probably consider an Ecto if it shows up in a pack. Depending on what our utility jokers are looking like. It's funny. Four and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just easier this way. Probably shouldn't be rolling with an invisible. But I do just want another showman. here. Alright. Does the parking stay? The parking can probably stay. Everything else goes. It's not ideal, but it's fine. If I get a showman, I'll consider keeping it around. Or the showman for more copy jokers. When copy and mimes add value to the reserve parking, yeah, but it might win. We're trying to avoid winning before we can farm. The Krusty was definitely more money than that egg. Joe Man. There's the Seance again. Ooh, missed the rebate. That one I did want. Never mind, we would have sold it. We could just say our jokers are done. Or we could not be a coward and go for the full. One of these will definitely hit, right? Blenham, thank you for the donation. Stop rerolling so fast. Play the game how you want, and I will do the same. It's insane to think that a run like this cares about anything other than pressing the I win button and having fun, which I'm doing. Well, that thing happened. Guess we'll take it. Why does it just... I need animations back on. Wait, are we good, though? That was a lot of hand size we just lost. I'm not gonna be using this. We should be fine, right? Maybe this helps. Because we sold the mime. Sure, why not? Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. Let's just do it for now, just to make sure. Like, that guarantees that we're fine here. huge. Alright, it turns out our money is finite. Oh yeah, we're giga fine here. I did not copy the mime. Oh my god, the lack of animations is gonna make me fumble something here. What would we even go for? I mean, we gotta see what it is, right? Oh, we have observatory? Which is meaningless, but funny. There's a Pluto. Now we're going to be really great. We'll do one big hand at the end, but we'll be really grateful that we have the, Bang. Oh, we can also do this. And then sell that because it's not fitting in. Speaking of not fitting in. Alright. Do we just buy every voucher now? I don't see why we wouldn't. Slurp. We're on autopilot now. Illusion, Michael. Wait a minute. The Joker slots run, we got a Perkio on it. Now we do this one and we get a Perkio on this too? Wait, I'm not properly copying anymore. Bummer. These animations are making me thirsty. How will we ever win now if we don't get all of the Plutos that we need? To be fair, you've gotten so many resources, you're capable of squeezing out every possible piece of value from the seed. True, true. It's just like the fact that both soul cards in both of these goofy runs were Perkio is kind of silly. Yes, we did it. $46 cards, all kings. We're set. Alex, thank you for the sub. No, don't do this to me. Okay, thank God. I mean, that could have been funny to do. Do we even need to copy Baron? Probably not, actually. That's a good question. That could save me some trouble. Our shops are kind of butt now. But, like, there's nothing to roll for anyway. Seance. Seance, chat. Seance. Yeah, we're good. At least for now. Oh. Huge death value. I guess we're just clearing all the vouchers, even the actively very bad ones. Maybe if chatters see how atrociously bad they are, they'll stop asking me to take them. I hope aliens believe in me. Thank you for the 14. What's the goal for this? We're going to get our hand size as big as possible. Well, not as big as possible, but we're going to take it as far as possible so that we can get our hand size bigger and bigger. And then we're going to let one big number rip at the very end with all of the animations on. I hate you. I just want a bunch of blank vouchers, you know? Dang. No, we're not going to do half speed. I'm not going to punish everyone in chat. And everyone watching the eventual YouTube video. Oh, moved it too fast. Maybe we could sell out of the percolator. Oh, no, 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 no. What if I lose $1? Runs over again. What do you think Observatory's I need to score right now? 1.5 to the 80th. Once again, that's just something that mathematicians find impossible to do. Nobody actually knows the answer to what that means for our score. But it's a lot less than you think, given how big the numbers are right now. Okay. I mean, I will take another Ecto, I just don't want to. But it would be kind of funny. Also, it would be really difficult to find... Oh no, how are we going to know which... How are we gonna know what these cards are? Alright, new run. Oh, God, that was lucky. No. Don't you dare. I don't know if I should. I lose a lot of score with this. Twins, Basil? Okay. Well, that'll give us a decent sense of where we stand as our score deteriorates. Due to an unforeseen hand size accident. Look at how horrible these shots. I'm never going to find a Joker that I need here, am I? I just found one. Okay, but now I'm never gonna find a Joker that I need, right? Twins? I should not have taken those vouchers, man. I don't think I need the Turtle Beam because I haven't been copying the Baron. Alright, so we should have some space in our score when we copy correctly. Missed a Chariot there. Okay, I think we should be fine. We still have a lot more hand size than I thought, to be honest with you. It should be something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or no, it's this still. Yeah. I was afraid of nothing. I was gonna be so upset if it pulled another one. Okay, there is no margin of error on the boss. Thank God. I might not have been able to help myself here. It loves the mime. Alright, let's just clear the final voucher. Since we're never... Oops. Don't do that into this boss. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is actually good. We can do this now. The lack of animations is destroying my brain right now. That hesitation blank before it showed Nan Nymph freaked me out for a moment. No, we need all these cards. Don't ask me why. Game crash moment? It wasn't game crash moment. I didn't think I scored enough. No! Okay, we're good. Choop. Alright, we'll do a full scoring hand on Ante 38, because that's more satisfying than doing it on Ante 39. Bait, blank. We've done it again. No. Could do another bean bug. Anyone? Still moving Perkio like it matters? It matters to me. Look, if I have, first of all, a Perkio, which rarely happens. Second of all, the Saturn mod installed, which never happens. I'm going to take advantage of both of those things. Mostly. Big hand size, big inventory size. What's so hard to understand about that? Blank. Bang. Don't you dare. Oh, thank God. Is skipping straight up forbidden? We don't get as many planets if we skip. We leave a lot of money on the table if we skip. What are we talking about here? We just finished talking about how I want more planets. Ecto? No Ecto. Ecto? No Ecto. Blank. More planets means an even bigger Nan Nymph. You just don't understand. Speaking of an even bigger Nan Nymph. Maybe this is the one that we play with the full animation because, well, no, we'll just re-roll for the serpent again. That's what we need all this money for. Oh, thank God. Bang. Blank. Wow, I can't believe we won again. Game's really blanking on these vouchers. You can't say that. I'm glad that you censored yourself though. Oh god, we need that chatter who can tell us that like save scumming makes it possible to see what hand is. Like that's the only way to know what's back here, right? Is we have to save scum. The cards are upside down. We must save scum. Save scum. We gotta save scum. Blank. I've got to tell the streamer for the next 1 hour and 45 minutes about the genius tactic of save scumming. Because that's the only way that you can figure out what cards are face down on a face down boss. Don't do it. Thank God. Go back to gold cards now. Rotator, thank you for the 18. Alright, one more ante. Blank. How long until Naninf money? Till the end of the universe. And then some. Naninf money run win. You just got your answer. Also, I'm getting word from production that, like, it's also, on top of being practically impossible, it's theoretically impossible with the way the game handles scientific notation and rounding. Alright, we reroll for the serpent here. You didn't say blank on... Oh, I missed it. Unfollowing? Say the line, Bart. That's me. That's my life. All right. Comp. I'm not going to use my hands. I'm going to use my discards, though. Just because this plays out. I don't know if I want to expand them because I'm worried it might crash. It's already going to take long enough as it is. I will move the mime here as well. Midro, thank you for the prime. Is it long enough to record a podcast? What do you think we've been doing this whole time? For the past 2 hours and 30 minutes? It's actually not going to take that long, all things considered. Well, we haven't gotten to the observatory part yet. I don't know how, if it is going to count all 255 of them. Lenny, thank you for the 3 months in advance. Oh god, the reserve parking is making this take forever. Tornado happening in the score. Yeah, the mole resides in the Midwest. Finding parking usually takes a while. Found the chatter that actually lives in LA. Tornado Alley has shifted east in recent years. Look, I try and stay away from all that. I don't know what's going on in that whole broad area. Unfortunately, I had to find out twice this year. Once by choice. And I guess Minneapolis was fine. Hello, first time typing in a Twitch stream. Curious. Because you did not get a first time chatter message. Oh wait. You did. You just wasted it on FG, unfortunately. Oh no. Forever enshrined. Good save, though. Broad, thank you for the bits. Maybe your cat sent the last message or something. Or the first message. I'm in Minnesota, but Minneapolis parking is rough. I didn't have a car, was the nice thing. Oh, man, we got scammed. We didn't get to go through all the Plutos. We do get to go through all the mimes instead, though. Kazir, thank you for the prime. And Raven, thank you for the bits. FG to you, too. Roll it back? No. No, because the problem with rolling it, well... Okay, we could do it. No, I don't. I really don't want to. That's so many Plutos. No. No. People have already clicked off the video at this point. There's no reason to drag it on any farther. But yeah, at least we got a sick beat here. Holy. What a sound. Blank. There, I said the line, you happy? Alright, I think we got this. Bang. Scammed. Bang. Scammed. Bang. Scammed. How many times do I have to win? I'm gonna post so hard on the Reddit. GG. That was fun. I'm glad I finally fixed the mod and got it working, because that was a good time. It was actually legitimately kind of rough getting out of the early game, especially that first Ante.